What's up, guys? This is the first video for my channel. I'm doing kind of a tour video of the tarantulas I've got. This is Winry. She's a female 3-inch Lasiodora parahybana. There's my finger for scale. As you can see, she is insanely fat. That's because I've been trying to feed her a lot recently to fill into this rather generous enclosure, and also so she fits a little more better in that hide I've got for her, because she's a little small for it, and I get the feeling she doesn't like being that tiny compared to that big hole. So there she is. She is very hungry, and she's got a bit of a tood. She flicks hair sometimes, but in all honesty, she's more likely to give me a halfway threat posture if I'm really bugging her. Alright, on to the next one. So here is Sprocket. He is my about 2¼ 2½ inch male green bottle blue. As you can see, he wasn't a fan of basically anything in this cage I've got for him. He's actually freshly molted, so he's definitely not really feeling moving around in the cage, which is probably why he made a hammock up there. But here he is. This enclosure I've got for him, I was hoping he'd, web up inside there a little bit and make himself a nice little cave out of those sticks, but this is what he wants to do, so I'll let him do it. It's kind of hard to see with this camera, but he does look a lot better than he did before the molt. Again, with the GBB, he is a fantastic eater, and the webbing is really cool. Really big fan of this guy, but he does kick hairs quite a bit. So that's him. Alright, this next one I've got for you is Mulch, my king baboon. You can see him. He's right here in the bottom of my this gallon jar. You can pick him up at Walmart. That's just like that one Spider Engineer has in his videos. So this is Mulch. This is like his little cave in the bottom. His tunnel goes over there, and it goes up this way. There's a little spot right there. Wraps around and then pops up here. I've just got him in about a good amount of peat moss substrate. He seems to be pretty happy with it. I use Eco Earth for everyone else, but I use peat for him since it holds together a lot better. And he likes it dry, so I want something that'll compact well and hold up its structural integrity even when dry. So there's that. He's gotten comfortable enough so that he'll dig even during the daytime, and he is constantly digging and always filling up his water bowl. So yeah, they're a great species. This guy, he's really mean. I don't say mean, he's very defensive. At this size, he likes to run more than he likes to be confrontational. But he is most certainly not afraid to rear up and attempt to stridulate at me. So I'm really looking forward to when he or she gets to be a more formidable size. It makes keeping tarantulas a little more interesting for me. And here is my fourth tarantula. This is Bolin. He or she is my 3-inch avicularia that I picked up from PetSmart. Kind of an impulse buy. I'd really prefer not to buy to support PetSmart's tarantulas, but I couldn't resist. As you can see, even though it's blurry, as I don't have a macro lens yet, his right leg, number 4, and the left side, number 2 leg, are a little gimpy. They got little issues right there near the end, but it really doesn't impede his ability to eat or climb or anything. I've also got him in the same jar. I've got mulch in, tons of ventilation, because cross ventilation is very important for Avix. I've just got him in regular Eco Earth substrate, a little bit of chopped up, Spanish moss mixed into the dirt. Got a stick, and some cork bark. He's rubbed up a little bit inside of it, but not a whole lot. Yeah, really great eater. Very, very docile. I've handled him once or twice now, but I try to avoid it. Really great and really cool tea. He's got really nice colors, but it's kind of hard to see him with this lens and with this lighting. So he's really cool. Alright. And just a little something to show you guys what's coming up. These are two, right now, empty enclosures of 4 tarantulas I'm going to be kind of getting in a few days now. This one is for a 1-inch OBT, which I'm pretty stoked about. I tried to give them a decent amount of substrate and then some stuff to web up on. No water bowl yet, because I know they like it arid, and I don't really trust myself to keep a 1-inch sling from drowning. But I'm really excited for that one. And then this is a half-gallon jar of the same brand that Bolin and Mulch are in. There's a little starter burrow for my Chilobrachys fimbriatus, an Indian violet. So I've got some web anchors in there, EcoWorth. I've got EcoWorth in there because I know it'll be a little more moist, and so I'm not as worried about the structural integrity of it as I would be with the King Baboon's dry substrate. So yeah, I'll post videos of rehousing them when I get them. Oh, and quick note, I would just like to give a shout out. These two I'm buying from JR's Invertebrates. He's out of Florida, and he posts on Arachnoboards, and he has a Facebook. Sprocket, the GBB, I got from Paul at PetCenterUSA.com. Pleasure doing business with him. I would absolutely recommend him. Bolin obviously got from PetSmart. Do not recommend from them. They do not treat their teas well. And then Mulch down there I got from Inland Sea Exotics. Their website doesn't have tarantulas, but they do make Arachnoboards posts, and I also really like them. The price was absolutely fantastic. It was only like $35 for a 2-inch king baboon, which I thought was a steal. So there's that. Those are my super worms down there. There's some extra dirt in my toolbox. So yeah, that's it. More videos coming up soon when I get the OBT and the Indian violet in the mail. All right.